Hey folks, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome along to Cross Media Live 2013. We're in full swing at the moment, and I'm personally enjoying having a little walk around. Lots of business being done, lots of people talking. It's a really good atmosphere, actually. Now, I've walked over to this stand, though, because this has been catching my eye since I arrived here at the event. Jonathan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Now, can you just please, because I sort of know what you do, but for everybody else that's watching, please explain firstly your company name and what you indeed do and offer.
Yeah, so we are called Inition, and we are both a production company, a creative production company, but also a reseller of innovative technologies. And what we tend to do is fuse those two together by getting really good technology, really good production talent to create amazing experiences, generally for brands who want to really push their brand out there and actually across platforms as well.
Okay, so yeah, I was just going to ask, so how do you fit into the whole cross-media industry?
Yeah, so over there we're showing some augmented reality examples, and obviously that sort of can be accessed via an iPad or in a setting like this where an iPad can be given. It could be a QR code can be scanned and taken home. We're also showing virtual reality here today, which a lot of people think is just something that can only be used for a big outdoor event like this. But we expect in 2014 for virtual reality to be a really good medium, again, for brands who want to create experiences deliverable to the home via mobile phones, tablets, also to events like this using an Oculus Rift. So again, it's generally cross-media that can fit into your whole campaign strategy. So you can have AR, VR, TV campaigning, websites, everything, and that same content can be spread across all of those platforms.
I mean, it sounds incredible. I mean, what kind of brands, as an example, would really benefit from using you guys?
Well, I mean, a good example here is Nissan. So Nissan came to us about a year or so ago. Their marketing agency, TRO Group, wanted to promote their new Nissan Juke car, and they came to us to produce something that was, again, really exciting, and how could we interact with this car? So we then created an experience that tied into the TV campaign at the time, which, I don't know if anybody can remember, was a wingsuit kind of skydive. And then we created something that simulated that using virtual reality, really good audio sound. We got physical effects as well with winds to really enhance that feeling. And it worked really well. It's still sort of been touring as well, and we're showing a version of that today. We can't show the whole elaborate setup, but we're just trying to give people a flavour of what's possible when you really have high quality bespoke content matched with really cutting edge technology.
So, begs the question, can I give it a go?
Absolutely. So.
Right, okay, we're going to give it a go.
Okay.
So, this is really exciting.
So just to remind you,
Yep.
This was the original setup.
Right.
So we had this is the original setup where we had people lying down to control themselves with a motion platform. This originally as well was designed for the Sony headset, and we 3D printed a visor to really block out the light to really create that immersion. So today we're showing a version of that using the Oculus Rift. We're going to have you sitting down now to control it. Rather than do that, you're going to have to tilt your head left and right, and you've got to collect as many icons as possible, and then eventually...
It's like Pac-Man!
Yeah, and then eventually land on the car. Now, it is quite a hard game. If you get above 25 points out of 50, I think you've done very well.
Okay, so I've got to use my head, basically.
Yeah.
Always worrying, I'm not going to lie. To create... Okay, fine. So strap me in.
Yeah.
This is beyond exciting.
This is the Oculus Rift here, so this is the development version of what's coming out next year. The consumer version comes out next year. It's quite low res, but again, it's just to give you an idea of, what will be coming out.
Right, stick it on. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Put your eyes through first.
Okay. Yeah.
I might need to type.
Woo! I'm just warning you, anyone that's watching.
Okay,
I now cannot see anything. Okay.
It's quite loose at the moment.
Yeah, it is quite loose. Don't all do something silly like run away from me, okay? Okay.
I never know how to tighten this thing up, so I do apologise. Is that
fine? That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, gosh, this is really weird. Okay.
What I'm going to do now is put some headphones on you.
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to hear anything, because I think
Okay, Jonathan, can you do me a favour and be
Yeah.
a glamorous sound assistant and hold the microphone for me?
Absolutely.
Can you be mic man?
Okay. All right, so I'm going to ask you to look directly forward now, which you are in a way, so I don't have to reset. Just follow the instructions and see how you're getting on. Don't forget, tilt your head left or right to control the motion of where you're falling.
Okay. What's that?
Here we go. So what you're seeing now is a stereoscopic image to create that version. And obviously, the Oculus Rift has a tracker, so when you move your head, if you look around, have a look around the room. Well, I say room, the airplane. And now you're good. Then you're going to have to jump out.
Okay, come on. Oh, that's really brilliant. Oh my gosh! Wow, the power of sensation.
There we go. So now you've got to collect the icons, okay? So you'll see when they're if you just tilt. So if you tilt your head left and right, there we go. You can be quite subtle about it. You could just sort of gradually, and eventually you'll get to the ground. So we built all this in-house and from our 3D designers. We came up with the actual concept of the pool. And now, not long this hour. You've probably got about 1 more minute. We need to get you a few more points, I think. Just tilt your head left to right. So if you very you can do it a little bit more subtly if you want. I'm not subtle. Right. So here's the final bit now. This is where it gets very, very challenging. So you're collecting parts for the car, okay? So the more parts you collect, the more of a car you're able to build. We're getting some points. We're up to 5,000 points now. Not bad. Yeah. It's great fun. The brand loved it. I mean, Nissan were absolutely over the moon, and TRO Group were over the moon as well. So it was a really successful piece that, we're definitely very proud of. There we go, here's the final bit. Come on. Here we go, now try and land on the car. There we go. So you got 21 out of 50. So not too bad.
Do you know what? Honestly, I'm not just saying it. Thank you for that. What was it, 21 out of 50? That's rubbish. That's absolutely awful. Do you know what? Sorry, I'm just putting it on. That was so much fun. Watching it on the screen, as I'm sure, were you guys watching it on the screen? Yeah, well, do you know what? Watching it on the screen is nothing compared to actually doing it. That is a fantastic. What stand are you on?
210. We've also got some augmented reality as well and another Oculus Rift demo as well. So you're very welcome to come along and see it for yourself.
Right, well, do you know what? Honestly, I would say come and have a go because this really is. It's quite good fun, actually. Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you for coming along.
Yeah, thank you. And again, there is a real point to this as well. That's how we see it in cross media, and I think it sits brilliantly for that.
I think 2014, we're going to see a lot more virtuality being used for brands and marketing agencies. I think it's going to be such an exciting year next year.
Well, I hope it's a fantastic event for you guys as well.
Thanks,
well, it certainly made my day. Of course, this is Cross Media Live 2013. Go on, come and have a go if you think you're on enough.